you trapped inside. Look at the lights that follow you when you run and hide. Look at the sky, the sun won't ask, 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 the one that thinks they're right.
Every concept, every notion has a counterpart. Yet, every idea's opposite is just the absence of the idea itself. Absence is the absence of presence. Presence is the absence of absence. Any perceived difference is in fact also a deep connection. In this way, opposing forces are unified. The world becomes a collaborative web of interdependent pieces.
What is up, everybody? How y'all doing, friends? Thank you for tuning in to the first Origin PC live build of 2017. We are live here from, coming at you live from Origin PC HQ in sunny Miami, Florida. What is up? My name is goo.gl. That's at goo.gl on Twitter and Twitch. Got my man over here, John
What up, everyone?
T. Hey, there he is, hitting his elbow on the table. Playing it cool, playing it cool. Good to see you all, man. Fuzzy Freaks, what is up? Legendary Vigilante, how you doing, my man? Jord, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you all. Bikeman, Kima, what is going on? M12, what's happening, peeps? Lucky, I think I saw you in there, Lucky. Good to see you, Lucky. My man showed up, Hop. Captain Jack Sparrow, what's up? That stash is dapper, isn't it? Isn't it? It's quite dapper.
Thanks,
It's
guys.
your boy. What's going on, guys? Good to see you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. So as you know, we're going to be putting together a PC for ye old Bikeman today. Let's talk about, grab some soil. And I already had some chemo. It was awesome, dude. Really good stuff, dude. Let's talk about the specs. So we changed stuff around, as you guys can see. I don't know if you've noticed the differences so far, but we've changed some things around. Let's talk about the specs today. Actually, before we talk about the specs, let's go into some Origin PC news. So this month, the Share the Love month, Origin PC's February promo is now live. You guys should definitely go check it out. I'll tell you a little bit about it. Right now, when you purchase any select Origin PC desktop or 10 series laptop, you get a free $100 Amazon gift card. You get, let me lower the volume a little bit. Free digital Steam key for Shadow the Avatar, an early access game made by Lord British himself, Richard Garriott. Guys who created Ultima Online. It's pretty awesome, man. I've been playing it a lot, and I really enjoy it. You get a free digital copy of For Honor or Ghost Recon Wildlands with select NVIDIA GPUs. I believe it's a 1070 or 1080. And you also get free $100 worth of Tryon credits, in-game credits for all Tryon World titles. So check that out if you're interested. That is our February promo for this month. Also, big news. The Intel Rig Challenge sweepstakes has begun this year again. Voting enters you for a chance to win one of 7 $10,000 PCs from one of the LOEMs that are in the competition. All you have to do to enter yourself to win is tweet out my hashtag Rig Challenge sweepstakes votes with @OriginPC, and you'll get a chance to win the $10,000 Extreme Rig. You can also, oh, you know what? I'm muted on Facebook. Sorry, Facebook people, I was muted. Cool. Gotcha. So vote, and you'll get the opportunity to win something big from one of the companies entering. So this year, if you guys remember last year's rig that we inputted it, we're doing something even cooler than last year. Last year we did a 2-in-1 streaming PC / gaming PC. This year we're doing something huge. We can't really talk about it just yet, but you can see some of our teaser shots on our Twitter, on Facebook. Our man John over here has been doing some awesome videos, which you guys might have seen on our Facebook and Twitter and YouTube page. He's the one doing those stop motion animation vids, so it's been pretty neat. Let's go talk about the specs real quick before we get to it. So Bikeman's Millennium PC. Oh, it's going to be a badass. Oh, it's going to be sweet. It's an Origin PC Black Millennium case with the interior color red, which you guys saw over here. Look at that. Beautiful case. Origin PC high performance ultra silent fans. 750 watt EVGA Supernova G2. I'm sorry, it says G3. It's actually G2. Black individually sleeved EVGA power cables. The ASUS MAXIMUS 9 Hero motherboard. That is a Z270 motherboard. Big thanks, which is KB Lake. Big thank you to ASUS for hooking us up with that motherboard and supporting us during the live build. If you guys don't know about ASUS products, go check them out. They make some of the best motherboards on the market. It's a pleasure using them, and I love tweaking their motherboard. Their BIOSes are awesome. Really excellent motherboards. The Intel Core i7-7700K, Intel's newest KB Lake processor. Pretty sweet processor, highly overclockable. I believe we've done some tests on our part. John, you've done some tests, right? Working out pretty well for you, I imagine. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty intense. We got a Origin PC Frostbyte 360 liquid cooling system. That's a sealed liquid cooling unit. No fuss, no muss, no mess. All you have to do is plug it in, and it stays there, cooling your PC pretty much as high as it goes. And it's a sealed loop, so you don't have to do any sort of maintenance to it. You never have to refill it with liquid. You never have to swap it out. It's pretty awesome. 32 gigabytes of HyperX Savage RAM. I believe it's 2666 megahertz, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 512 gigabyte Samsung 850 Pro Series SSD, 4 terabyte Seagate Hybrid hard drive, Windows 10 Home, and of course our Origin PC wooden crate, armor, and standard 1-year warranty that comes with all of our PCs. Now let's get right to the build. Bike, are you in here, bud? Are you excited? I think he said he was going AFK earlier. So guys, if this is your first time here at the Origin PC channel, a little bit about the channel. If you have anything for me to read, please just tag at Origin PC in chat so it pops up in red in chat for me and I can read it easily. I'll try to get to all the questions. If I miss some, I sincerely apologize, but I'll do my best, okay? Also, all of our proceeds here go directly to St. Jude, whether it be from subscriptions or donations. You're never ever required to do so, but know that if you do subscribe or donate, it is going to the kids over at St. Jude. So much appreciated to all those that do that for us. Now let's get right to the building, shall we? Can I get this PC, please? No. Sorry. Very sweet system. What's up, Legendary? Yes, it is, man. What's up, Koozie? Thanks for hooking it up. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Thanks for hooking up the wife with swag at PAX. Oh, no problem. Having my pleasure, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. So the link for the Intel rig giveaway is being posted in chat every now and again. Haha, yes, teamwork. Thank you so much for that, Origin PC CEO, coming through. Let me take off that echo. Coming through with the sub. Hashtag for the kids. Can we get some hashtag for the kids in chat, please? Please, chat. One of these gets muted. I think it's this one. Nope, that's not the one. So let's mute this one. Nope. Alright, never mind. We're going to have to deal with the echo for a bit. What's up, Game Key? How you doing, bud? Good to see you, dude. Good meeting you at PAX South, my friend. Mic is a little low when you turn your head. Yeah. It's a really good mic, so it only picks it up. So I'm just going to put it in front of my face like this, and I think we'll be okay. How does this sound? Am I coming in loud and clear? Are we good? You don't need to see my face. Big thank you to Audio Technica for this fantastic mic. Big thanks. Wow, Origin PC even sends sexy handyman to your house for PC. Amazing. Thank you. Better? Cool. Perfect. I'll just keep it like this. Loud and clear. So edgy. Alright, we're good. We're good. Bike, man, I'm super amped for you to get this PC, dude. I can't wait to see your quality of streams after this badass upgrade. Koozie, is a Samsung an M.2? No, it's not. It is not an M.2. It is a standard SSD. Pro SSD. Can you get rid of the chat box? It's triggering me. The chat box is for the people. Ha, Havoc. Ha, yes. Teamwork. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Hashtag for the kids. Can we get a hashtag for the kids in chat, please? So, yeah, the chat box is for our people over in Facebook, and the chat box is also for when we upload it to YouTube later so people know who I'm talking to and what I'm saying. So, no, we cannot remove the chat box. I'm sorry. But if you guys... Oh, check this out. So, you tell me which one you prefer. Do you guys prefer this cam? For now, it's probably going to be this because it's better so you can see what's going on. But once John starts working on the inside of the PC, we'll switch over to this. So we got some neat things going on over here. It's going to be cool. What's the rough price bracket for a PC build like this? I'm gonna say around $4,000, $5,000. Something around that price. I'm looking forward to a PC that can handle streaming and gaming, demanding on higher settings. Yeah, dude, with all the games coming out now. Have you played For Honor at all? I see you're playing that sweet game that looks a lot like, it looks like a mix of Shenmue and GTA. Looks pretty sweet. Looks like Bikeman's Christmas is coming early. Yes, it is. What headsets are you guys using? We're using Audio Technicas. Yeah, For Honor, a.k.a. Salt Simulator. Dude, I was playing it last night. This is my first time playing it not at an event, and I was having such a great time with it. Super amped. How you been, Kuzi? You've been off the grid, man. I know, dude. I've been taking care of my dog. My dog's been sick. I haven't been streaming on my own channel, which I'm very depressed about. But the good news is I should be starting up again next week, maybe. I'm going to say yes. I think my dog is back up to snuff enough that he can handle me streaming for a few hours without me having to walk him. Game makes me rage. We'll love to do what you guys do for a living. Thank you, Crimson. Can this PC run Minecraft? Yes, barely, but yes, it can. The cam point inside. Can you back it up a little so you can see the hole inside? Yeah, we'll do that for you. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna need you to stream like ASAP, fam. Don't worry, I will be starting again. OmniWaffle, what's up, my brother? I will be starting again next week. So next Monday, more than likely, you guys will see me back on my stream. And we'll probably be playing some For Honor, or I'll be doing Conan. My current PC has issues with VR and Elite, so I'm also pretty excited to try this one while doing the Oculus Elite streams for a while. Dude, I can't wait to see your VR streams on this rig. What's your opinion on a 24-inch monitor, 1900 by 1200? First time live stream on it. Tether mode activated. I haven't really had too much experience with the 19 by 12s, dude. How are you liking it? Can it run Minecraft on fancy settings? No, nothing can. Hope your dog is feeling better. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Sick Gaming Live, what's up, brother? So you guys build a waffle-shaped PC? I'm pretty sure we can. Yeah, we can run a... Yeah, it has a 1080 card, correct. If you want to see the specs again, I'll show the specs off real quick again. These are the specs for the PC. So yes, we are running an NVIDIA GTX 1080 single 8GB card. Get Jimmy, please. Jimmy's long gone.
Yeah.
So what John's doing right now, if you guys are wondering, is prepping the motherboard. He's put in the CPU and the RAM already. These are the first steps we take. And now he's put in the bracket to attach the liquid cooler to. Next step is going to be installing... Oh, let me switch the camera. Next step, he's going to be installing the motherboard into the case itself. Can you turn the case a little bit more towards the camera? Just a slight bit. There you go. Perfect. Is there country limitations for the 10K PC? Honestly, I'm not too sure. That contest is being ran by Intel. We're just building the PCs to try to win the competition ourselves. But I'm not too sure. I think it might be. US only. You're looking forward to the AMD Ryzen, and do you think there will be a 1080 Ti? Wasn't the 1080 Ti announced already? I thought it was. And yes, I am very much looking forward to Ryzen. I'm looking forward to anything that brings any sort of competition to Intel. Even Intel's excited. They're excited about competition. Who wouldn't be? We don't need the chat on the stream. You guys don't need the chat, but the people watching on Facebook Live and the people that are going to be watching this on YouTube later will need the chat. I can't take the chat off the screen, guys. I'm not going to keep saying this throughout the stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Twitch streamers that, or the Twitchers that are annoyed by it. I know you guys got chat, but we got to be mindful of the other people that don't have the chat available to them, that want to read the chat. Can you slide the case to the right a little bit, John?
Yeah.
Perfect,
Right
buddy. There you go. Go on. You can move it to the top of the screen? What does that mean? How would I... Like off screen? Yes, I could do that. Tell those losers to head over to Twitch. Hi YouTube, hi Facebook. Need recommendations for new mechanical keyboard. I'm thinking of the Razer Black Widow V2. I like Razer's Black Widows. I'll tell you the one that I use at home is the Corsair K95. It's my personal favorite, man. I love it. Any benefit to the TI card or a normal card? So The TI cards are, of course, going to be faster. The TI card for the 10 series, from my understanding, is not going to be as big of a leap as the 980 or the 980 Ti was to the 980. So the 1080 and the 1080 Ti aren't going to be, it's not going to be that much big of a difference. It's obviously going to be faster, but it's not going to be as big of a leap as the 980 Ti was to the 980, from my understanding. So last time, like, the 980 Ti was almost as powerful as the Titan X. For this instance, a Titan X Pascal is still going to blow a 1080 Ti out of the water. The specs image has a huge resolution. Can I get a smaller one later for the Twitch panel below? Absolutely, dude. I would be more than happy to do that for you. In fact, our guy, the guy that created that image will make one for you. Lewis, if you are listening, my man, please, if you can create a smaller resolution image for Bikeman stream panel, it would be greatly appreciated. Actually, if you can maybe crunch it, would you prefer it like longer than wide? You know what I mean? Like a different resolution altogether? Because we could probably do that too, dude. I just got the K65 today. Sweet, man. Sounds pretty neat. Hey, Wes, how you doing, man? Co-creator Friday the 13th. How you doing, Wes? We have 4 Origin rigs very similar to this build we used to test Friday the 13th on. Just wanted to swing by and send over love. High five. P.S. Bikeman sucks. Wes, thank you so much for popping in, man. I love your game, bro. I love it so much. How you doing, Wes? Good to see you, man. Bike, if you can give us the resolutions for what you'd want the spec list to be on your Twitch panel, we'll be more than happy to make that for you, buddy. Just tell us what works best for you. Is there a way to build a dust-free PC? No. No. Maybe just constantly have compressed air running through it at all times. Kuz, what monitor do you have? You never told us. I use an Acer XB270H. That's what I use at home. It's a 1080p G-Sync, 144 hertz, 0 millisecond delay. Tammy Javis. Tammy Javis. Speaking of Bikeman, gotta get back on the grind. Counselor Shaquille, you know the story. See you guys later, Wes. Good luck, man. Thank you for popping in and saying hello and for singing our praises. Big words from the fantastic game developers over at Friday the 13th. If you guys haven't played Friday the 13th or haven't checked it out yet, please do. Give them some love. Or WC, is the GTX 1080 hybrid quiet? Yes, very quiet. Will a 1080 Ti have more GDDR5? I'm not too sure. I think, did they announce that yet? Did they announce the specs, John?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think they have yet, to be honest. What's up, VG? How you doing? Good to see you. Is the GPU going to be liquid cooled too? No, the GPU is not liquid cooled in this build. What's the link for the giveaway? You can type !giveaway at any time to get that, but I'll do it for you. What's up, Sam? How you doing? The PSU is small? No, it's not a small one, is it? No, it's regular size PSU.
Yeah, it's regular size.
It looks small because of John's massive hands. If you move can you move the camera down slightly so you can see the PSU real quick? Yeah, see, it's the standard size PSU. Make us really jealous and tell us the temperature down in Florida? Sure. Be more than happy to do that for you. I love making people jealous. It's actually just one of my all-time favorite things to do. Just make people jealous. There you go. How's that? How's that for you? Oh, you can't see because of the chroma key. It's 77 degrees. 77 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. It's beautiful outside right now. What's the graphics card? It's an NVIDIA GTX 1080. Massive handband, John. What minimum voltage would you recommend for an i7-6700K and a 1050 Ti? Probably a 500 watt at the very least.
Yeah.
500 watt PSU. I'd always go a little bit higher. With the power supplies, even if you go like 600, 700, just to future-proof yourself, because you can keep your power supply forever. Multiple PCs. Keep using it as long as you have, you upgrade your card, you get a second card, you'll still have enough power for it. Don't skimp on the power supply is what I'm saying. Do you remember me? Sure do, Dan. How you doing, bud? I have that same PSU on my desktop. Only problem is it's overkill now that I've had to give my parents my GPU. Bummer. Koozie, what color are you lighting this bad boy with? So we have RGB lighting. Bikeman can pick whatever color he wants. It also has different color effects. He can go with a nice little rainbow effect if he wants it to make it all pretty. He can make it a strobe light. He can make the red eye thing, which kind of looks like Knight Rider. It's one of my favorite effects. Hopefully chat and Koozie saw that. No, I missed it, Lev. I'm sorry, bud. Feel free to type it again. So one big issue I see with a lot of people running into, including myself, is with an Oculus and 2 sensors, the USB hub shits itself and has power issues. Will this PC be able to handle it? I know you specifically chose that MOBO for the amount of USB ports. Evil Bunny, what is up? Yes, it will be able to handle it. That's really common with most motherboards, Bike, and it just has to, so... Like, for example, even this motherboard that I use here, I have so many ports running in USBs, and sometimes the cameras don't work if I have it on, like, shared USB hubs. It's the weirdest thing. You just have to kind of mess around with the ports and find out which one works for what you're doing. That's just I don't know why they haven't fixed that or found a fix for it. Definitely getting the latest USB drivers helps, but it doesn't always help. The power draw from the USBs from some single USB gives it less power on other USBs and screws everything up. But this being the newest model of ASUS motherboard and having as many USB ports as it does, can you spin it around so you can see the USB ports, John?
Oh, yeah.
Or just bring the camera to the back if you want, whatever. Look at that. Move the camera to the left a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like. So it's got 4 USB 3.0s, 1 USB 3.1, and 4 USB 2.0s. That's pretty awesome. And then you got, if you move the camera to the top so you can see the USB ports up top, you got 4 more USB 3.0 ports up there. So I think you'll have more than enough USB ports to mess around with. If you need any more than that, then what the hell are you doing, Bike? Nah, you should be okay, man. The profile spec of 365 can be much larger. Does Origin PC have employed just for editing custom build PCs and that's all they do daily? Yeah. Assemblers? Yes, absolutely. Also, this new series of Intel chipsets you mentioned waiting for was so special about the new line. Yes, I'm asking someone that sucks with hardware knowledge. No problem, dude. So this one compared to last year's, there's not much different. There's a higher clock speed on them. It's still quad core with hyper-threading. The only difference is these can be overclocked to, well, they're more power efficient for one, and they can be overclocked to higher than anyone's ever seen on an Intel chip. I think the highest, we can guarantee 5.0 safely, 5 gigahertz safely, which is just crazy. For a quad core with hyper-threading, it's insane. So that's the biggest thing for these. The overclockability, is that a word? Overclockability? Sure. Let's just go with that. Get a thing for 4 ports for each port and then 4 more for 4 more on each port. Portception. You still play Pokemon Go every day? Yes, I do. I play Pokemon Go every day. What is your stance on integrated audio chipsets versus dedicated audio hardware? Honestly, with that, look, and this is just my personal opinion. I'm not as big of an audiophile as most people are. If you're a streamer who's trying to pump out high quality audio, then yeah, a dedicated audio card would probably be best for you. But the tech going into these integrated audio cards now is pretty awesome. I get great sound. I have an integrated audio card.
Yes, teamwork.
Yes, teamwork. Thank you, Mnemonic Syntax, for the sub. Can we get some sub love in chat, please? Hashtag for the kids and spit out them Origin O's. So yeah, long story short, integrated audio cards are doing just fine nowadays, in my personal opinion. But it's really down to a personal preference at the end of the day. What did I miss? Did I miss Lev's things? Do you also build silent PCs for audiophiles? We have. We've done it without without window panels before to try to muffle the sound. We've taken out the hot swap bay because the hot swap bay fans get pretty loud. We'll definitely work with you on that. We have the sound tester here that tests the decibels. How come you're not going for M.2 SSD? They seem 4 times faster. They are. This is just what we had available for this build and what partners provided to us to support Bikeman. What happened to the music? Monster Cat, hello? Martin from Facebook has asked, what are your thoughts on Ryzen, and are you going to build with them? We definitely are going to build with them. I think Ryzen is fantastic. Like I said, I'm very, very excited to see Intel have some competition. I'm more amped about that than anything, because all that does is put fire under both companies' butts, you know, to make them come out with newer and even better technology. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about it. As an experienced PC builder, I never thought I would find this stream so interesting. So good job, man. Thank you, Gar. Much appreciated, buddy. Origin PC, now I really miss Mr. Goat. Can you bring him out here, Kuz? Ah, yes! Hello, everyone. I am the Origin PC Goat. I am also very similar to Adam Sandler's Goat. So please, if you notice the similarities, do not call me out on it so much, please. Thank you. Thank you for making me bring the Goat out. Info dump for you in chat. The last known specs for the 1080 Ti is 10 gigabytes. Whoa. 3,328 CUDA cores. Whew. They say Ryzen will be out at the end of the month. AMD Vega will be a December launch. Yeah, that I knew. That's crazy. You just made my day to 150%. I appreciate it. I would love to build PCs with you guys all day. I don't even know if I want to stay in computer engineering. Oh, dude, definitely. Computer engineering's great. Great degree to go for. It can get you a ton of jobs. Would you happen to know how much one would make if they just started at Origin PC? No, that's something you have to discuss with our human resources department. If anyone's ever interested in working for Origin PC and you live in Miami, Florida, obviously all our positions are down here in Miami, Florida. You can apply at careers@originpc.com. So if I have Windows 10 on my current C drive and I want to transfer it over to the new rig, the best way would be to copy what I want off my mechanical and wipe it so there's not two drives with Windows. Yes, absolutely the best bet to do that with. You said you have mechanical drives and SSDs with like games and stuff on it, right? So you can load it into the hot swap bay. John, can you show him that hot swap bay real quick?
That's actually what I'm prepping now, but yeah.
Cool. So you'd show him, back the camera up a bit, yeah. So these are what the hot swap bays are, Bike. You pull one of these out. You put in a hard drive in it. We have your 4 terabyte, which is your 4 terabyte storage drive in there right now. But that's how you would load a mechanical hard drive. You can also pull out another one.
Oops, hold on.
You can put in the SSDs into those. You see how there's holes in the center? So you could fit SSDs in there as well. And then pop those in, and it reads just as if you were plugging in a USB drive into the computer. It'll pull it up. It'll just pop up on your Windows Explorer. You can drag and drop, transfer stuff. You can keep it in there. Whatever you want to do. Do you guys offer military discounts? We offer a military promotion, which you can contact sales at Origin PC for as well. Will there be free plugs for the drives? I need to buy them. Let me know which I should order off. No, so that thing, they're already plugged in. All the USBs are already plugged into the hot swap. So everything, like all the SATA ports are plugged into the motherboard already. All you have to do is pull it out from that tray, screw it into the tray, put the tray in, and that's it. That's all you would have to do on your part. Doc, what's going on, my man? Good to see you, Doc. Can we get big ups for Doc Game in chat, my friends? Other songs one of your favorites? Sure, I'll turn it up a bit. Let me know if the music's too loud. Back up the camera a bit, John. It's like not really seeing anything right now. Or move the camera more towards the motherboard. Like what you're doing. There you go.
Right there?
And scale it up.
There?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Just see the SATA ports. Kuzi, can you take care of Colossus 999? Sure. What does that mean? Is that a person?
Take care of him.
Where'd you say, Colossus? Where you at? John, can you twirl your mustache and man bun while laughing diabolically?
Well, it's rock solid right now, but I can pretend.
Evil, where are you? Where are you, Evil Bunny? Hold on a second. Evil Bunny, I'm making you a mod in here. I know. You're so excited to be a mod in yet another channel. How many channels do you mod for now, Evil? How many does that make it? It's got to be like your 100th, right? Are we your 100th modded channel? Making Bikeman a mod, there was your first mistake, Origin PC. I think I'm in the 80s. Jeez. All the channels. There's not a channel where you wouldn't see Evil Bunny modded. Let me see. Let me do something. I'm gonna tweak that camera angle a bit. That's good. That's good. Thanks for supporting St. Jude. No problem. Thank you for supporting St. Jude. Are you going to be overclocking to 1080 and what overclock we'll be doing on the CPU? We would only do that if Bike asked. We normally don't like overclocking CPUs or GPUs for streamers. And I'll tell you why. Streamers are what we consider above average users. They definitely don't use a computer like you or I do. It is their job to be on their computer long hours throughout the day and pretty much maxing it out this entire time. So they're maxing out their CPU, they're maxing out their GPU for games throughout its entirety. Overclocking the CPU would possibly be slightly beneficial, but it does lower the life expectancy of the CPU. And when you're drilling into it as much as a streamer is, it's something I don't like doing. But if a streamer asks us, if an influencer asks us, please overclock my CPU, then of course we'd have no issue doing it. So it's really up to Bike at the end of the day. Are the cables going to be braid wrapped or just shrink wrapped? Water cooling on the CPU? No. So they're just going to be, they're not going to be braided. We're just wrapping them. We're tie wrapping them. If you guys want to overclock anything, by all means, with your professional expertise, go nuts. Overclocking the CPU has really helped my current PC. All right, we can overclock the CPU a bit for you. We can make it like a safe overclock. John, you heard?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah, for sure.
Can you get a custom cooling loop with your Origin PC? Yes, we can do any sort of custom cooling loop. Which is quieter, liquid cooled or large fans? Liquid cooling, of course. Much quieter. Isn't overclocking just 100% safe as long as you don't manually raise the voltage a lot? I mean, the default setting on the BIOS have variable voltages. Well, it just, you know, it's dangerous because you never really know. It's really all dependent on how you use the PC. So a safe overclock on using it on a certain thing, like let's say you're just gaming on it, right? And your overclock's safe for that, but then you suddenly max out the CPU by doing something else, like streaming or rendering videos, suddenly becomes an unsafe overclock. It's kind of dependent on how it's overclocked. Like you said, manually raising the voltages definitely makes it riskier. But if you have a low, stable overclock, you should be fine. It's really when you try to get high and fancy with the overclock that it becomes more dangerous. But you can definitely get lower, safer overclocks that are definitely beneficial for you. Man, Twitter's blowing up. My PC's already hiding in a corner after seeing this. Get high and fancy. CI grip. Can I overclock an AMD 6-core safely? Absolutely. AMD's, well, the thing about the older AMD CPUs is that they have some heating issues with them, so you got to be careful. Because overclocking will cause it to get hotter, for sure. Overclocked my 6600K to 4.5 at 1.29 V-core volts. Nice, dude. Very good. This is like watching. That's such an awesome comparison, Trey Dog. This is like watching your neighbor wash and wax their new awesome car, knowing you have to walk to work later. I OC my 5820K to 4. Yeah, I think that's pretty safe, Dan. Because you told us your personal monitor, but how about this one here? And what are each, please? The ones I use here at work are BenQs. I'm not too sure what models they are. There are two BenQs, 23-inch, I think. Why don't you build Teeny in Origin PC? I wish I could. I'd build you all in Origin PC if I could. If I could. However, knowing this is for Bikeman makes it easier to watch. QZ, can you educate me on the difference between an M.2 versus a regular SSD? Sure. So the M.2s actually go plugged in directly into the motherboard, where SSD goes plugged in with the SATA cable to the SATA ports, and M.2 goes plugged directly into the motherboard, which makes it like 4 to 5 times faster than just a standard SSD. Really, at those speeds, you wouldn't see much of a difference already, unless you just transfer a bunch of files for whatever reason. But M.2 is extremely fast. Excuse me. Kuzi just builds hugs and good friendships. That's what I do best. Spent $800 on a new PC 2 days ago. Feel like a chump now. Oh, dude, don't feel like a chump. It's fantastic. New PCs are new PCs, man. Doesn't matter the cost. Gotta go fast. Thanks, QZ. No problem, Fearless. 23 inches is small for me. 16:10 ratio, please. By the way, this is very good for gaming, isn't it? Besides, yes, it is. These BenQs are really good for gaming. The one I have at home is fantastic. It's 27 inch. Did you say the estimated cost for this PC? Yes, the estimated cost for this PC is like $4,500, I think. Maybe a little bit less, actually. Maybe around 4,000. What does Origin PC mean exactly? Why, thank you for asking. So, our 3 founders of the company, Hector, Richard, and Kevin, used to work for this little company. I don't know if you guys heard of it. Very small PC company called Alienware. They're not that well known. Maybe you have to look them up. You'll have to look them up.
I think they were in Australia or something.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't know.
sure.
Something in Australia. I don't know. Anyways, so our 3 founders were part of the first 10 guys. It might not be that much. I might be overshooting it, Riddler. I'll look it up right now. So they were part of the first 10 guys to start the company Alienware. They built Alienware to what it is today. Then this other company named Dell. So here's little Alienware. They're like, yay, we make custom-built PCs. This other company named Dell came and was like, we're going to ruin you. So then our 3 founders are like, no, we don't want this to happen. We want to go back to the roots, to the origins of PC manufacturing, and hence Origin PC was born. They started this company and created the name Origin, sticking to the origins of PC manufacturing and gaming PC building, where everything is done localized here in the U.S. Nothing is outsourced. Everything is hand-built by gamers themselves. So it's the true origins of gaming PCs, hence Origin PC. Hope that makes sense. Beautiful story. Evil Bunny, are you really evil? She's not. She's the sweetest. Huh. Let's see. Let's see. Whoa, I missed chat. Missing chat. That's an awesome origin story, Origin PC. Why, thank you. Does Mr. Goat like to eat Mountain Dew and Doritos? I believe he does. My voice hurts so much. If not, I'd be doing more Goat if I could. What's the difference between the Samsung 750 and 850 series? So Samsung will make, started off with the 650, I think, or was it 750 first? I think it was the 600 series first, and then the 700 and the 800, and I think it's up to 900 now.
Yep.
Each series, they just improve the speed. Koozie, I have a super important question, man. Where can I get one of those spinning things the PC is sitting on? I need one of those. Those are called Lazy Susans. You could find them on Amazon.com. A little known website. I'm going to teach you guys about it now. It's called Amazon.com. You can basically order absolutely anything off that website. If you guys haven't heard of it, check it out. It's pretty neat, pretty cool. They're growing. They're growing every day. I've never built my own PC. I have watched it be done in front of me before, but I'm also bad with hardware. It once took me 5 hours to install a new power supply because I lost track of which wires were attached to everything. Camera swap. Bing. I think that Amazon has a bright future. I'll stick to Craigslist. You should check them out, guys. They're pretty cool. Have you ever heard of Google? No. What? Goggles? What's Goggle? And if you go to Amazon.com, as Koozie said, you can get Amazon Prime and sub to one of your favorite Twitch channels as a benefit. Boom! Speaking of which, check that out, guys. Check it out in chat. You now have a free subscription with Twitch Prime, so you could help us support the kids here on the Origin PC channel by subscribing to us and therefore benefiting the children of St. Jude. 100% of our proceeds here, guys, whether it be from subscriptions or donations, go directly to St. Jude. So do not forget that. Are the cables for the PSU cable mod or are the EVGA colored cable? They're EVGA sleeved colored cables. What's the best way to clean dust out of your HDD and SSD without completely disassembling? Just add a compressed air can. Probably the best way. Can you hear for Tinder for nerds? Oh, yeah, dude. I've been thinking about that. Nerd Herder. I still have it. I still have it written down. Nerd Herder. Tinder for nerds. Okay, since you're using brand new headsets, what was your worst audio experience issues you've ever had? I used to have a pair of earbuds that were so old that they shorted out on me once and gave me one of those electrical shocks in my ear and zapped me through my brain. Kuzi, are you guys doing any graving or customization to his case? We can. If he's interested, we can etch whatever he wants. We could etch it onto the window panel. So, Bike, if you've got like a logo or something, if you want to use the logo that we use here, where is it? Specs. If you want us to etch that logo up there to your case, I think it's doable. That might be too. It might be too detailed. We might have to do something. We could etch your name to the case if you want. Whatever you want, we can do that for you, Bike. You just let me know, my friend. Give me the credit for Nerd Herder. I will, dude. Mnemonic, I have not forgotten. Electrical shock brain through your ear. Is that how you gained your PC building superpowers? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm uber powerful. Kizzy, you're the bestest. Thank you, Evo. You're the bestest. Pimp that PC. Etch a giant dong. It wouldn't be the worst thing we've etched to a computer. If you want to put that logo you made on there and change the details to more basic and alter the color scheme, go crazy. The etching would just be in black and white. It's just a laser etching that goes on the case itself. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Which is better, 2 loops for GPU and CPU or 1 for both? I think it's... How do we normally do it? Is it 1 loop for each?
Yeah, we have 1 loop, but we use 2 pumps, so the flow stays consistent no matter what.
Yeah.
But with a big enough reservoir, you can do a single loop for GPU and CPU. We just separate it through radiators. We'll put a 360 up top and a 120 in the back. Or we can do 2 360s on the bottom and a Genesis, a 120 and a 360, depending on how heavy you want to go with your cooling. But yeah, a single loop is fine.
What's the worst thing you've etched out there? I can't. That's going against customer privacy.
Is the camera good there? Power supply and everything?
Yeah. I changed it to the big cam.
Oh, okay.
So I can see the whole thing. Actually, I'll switch it now. Whoop. Make it shift it to the left a bit. More. More. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
When is the PC expected to be handed over to Bikeman? So right when we get out of here, we'll begin the testing phases. Then it should be done by next week. I'd say Wednesday to be fair, right? Is that a fair estimate, John?
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursdays.
Wednesday after we benchmark it, install everything, get everything all done. Wednesday or Thursday at the latest. It ships out. We usually do three-day shipping, so it should arrive to Bikeman by probably around the 20th, 21st, 22nd, around there. I'd say. Shift it to the left, now slide to the right. Take it back now, y'all. Let's be honest, John's cable management and mustache skills come from all those damsels in distress he tied to railroad track. Him and his dog Muttley.
I've heard, I mean, that's a new one. I've heard all the names in the book, but
Seth from Facebook asked, "What's Jonathan listening to?" He's listening to the same music we're all listening to. That's all we hear through our headsets.
No, I just hear yeah. You see, over and over.
Yeah. That's all. It's just a constant loop of someone going, "Meh, see? Never catch me alive, coppers." Is this a gaming or streaming PC? This is a gaming PC. Although I believe Bike's just using... Bike, you use a single PC setup, right? So this would be a single gaming/streaming PC. Hey, it's almost 3 p.m. for me. Where's the stream? Where's the stream I'm hearing about? We're here. We're right here, right now. It'll be a late Valentine's Day gift for Bikey. Ah, how sweet. Will it be a problem for you to deliver to Denmark? No, we ship worldwide. For example, so Amazon cannot deliver to my town because La Poste is partnered with Amazon delivery service. Ooh. No, yeah, we can. We ship worldwide. Maybe you'd have to pick it up somewhere. The only thing that sucks about the shipping, and it has nothing to do with us, it's just the customs and taxes of whatever your country you're in. Origin PC, with that voice of yours, you would make a great actor, or at least a voice actor. Definitely a voice actor. I've got a face for radio. So I like to tell people. I've got the perfect face for radio. I've got the perfect face for voice acting. How many cores would you say is good for a streaming PC? The more the better. Definitely. Higher cores would definitely benefit for streaming. Because are you going to put in a fake rose for Bikey so you can feel like you won The Bachelor? Oh, God, that's a brilliant idea. I would just hate, in shipping, the rose stem to get stuck in, a PCIe port and short out the whole system. It would make for a great joke, but it would ruin everything. Origin PC has a face for an ironing board. Bikeman moved. I have his new address for you when you go to ship. Thanks. Thanks, kitty. There's a lot of actors that have a face for radio. Steve Buscemi, for instance. That's a good call. Good call. Chris from Facebook asks, how long do you think a GTX 970 will remain effective for? I think it's still a great card. The thing is, the 10 series of cards blew the 9 series out of the water just in terms of performance. It was such a huge leap. Even the lowest 10 series card can run any game out right now. So if it continues to be that way, unless game developers are now hey, we can develop way higher end games than we ever could before because of these 10 series cards, which is possible, we might see a huge leap in game graphics. But for now, I'd say you could probably be good with that 970 for another year or two, minimum. Another year or two. What manufacturer do you guys use for the 1080 Founders Edition? We use PNY, EVGA, and NVIDIA. Oh, I love this Hero song. This is the song Tally plays, right? Would you guys consider doing a video series on PC maintenance, such as cleaning and decluttering hard drives and also overclocking? It would be cool to see how professionals do it. Aaron, that's a great idea, man. Thank you. We've actually been thinking about more content to do for our YouTube channel. So stuff like that is definitely on our list of to do. We also going to want to do a tech show and all sorts of cool things we have planned for it. So Co plays it also. That's Co indeed. How long should I keep my i7 2600K? Dude, the 2600Ks are awesome, man. That's still a great CPU. Have you ever installed a Telera processor in a gaming rig? We have not. Let me know if you want me on voice at all. Sure, dude. That'd be awesome. Let's get you on voice. What's the best way to do that? Let me see. Let me adjust some things. I didn't have any questions prepared for you. I'll come up with something. Real tech, high definition audio, cool. Voice activity, hello? Hello? Why is it not reading, my voice is not being read on Discord. Let me disconnect from Discord. Discord. Yeah, I'm really excited about the Ryzen GPUs, dude. Really excited. Hold on. Voice. Hello? 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 What? Why is Maybe I have to maybe I have to run it as admin. That would probably be it. Let's try that. What are you doing to me, Discord? Hello? God damn it. Discord's not working for me right now, Bike. I don't know why. Mute, deafen, user settings. Input volume. Push to talk. Oh, you sneaky son of a gun. There we go. Okay. Done. Try going into... Hello? 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 Hold on. I'm gonna get this figured out, Bike. Blah, blah, blah. My warranty ran out just before my fans died, but they lasted 3 years. Is that good, or should they have lasted longer? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. They definitely maybe should have lasted a little bit longer. You have to be a voice channel already to test it? Really? Voice activity. You're right. I'm an idiot. Alright, Bike, let's do this thing. Let's do it, baby! Woohoo! You want to come to our Discord? Discord.gg/OriginPC. Bike. Doop-a-doo! Last one before I get ready for work. Hold. Disconnect from here. Hello?
Zap.
Hey, Bikey. How you doing?
I can hear him here too.
So weird, like you can't test your microphone unless you're connected to voice already.
Here,
I
hold
don't
on.
blame you for being confused. As I was.
I was so confused. Hold on, let me drag you down to this room. There we go. Is that good? Cool. Can everyone hear Bike? Oh, hold on. Shit, I have to. How do I? 1 second, Bike. 1 second. I'm sorry. Use voice activity.
Yay.
There we go. Cool, man.
Dude, that computer's sexy.
Thanks, dude. I'm super excited to send it your way. I can't wait to see you playing on it. What are you gonna play first? Do you already have it in mind?
Well, after the initial setup, I have to be nesting first, right? I have to like get my drives in there and like set it all up, and then I'm probably gonna test out its capabilities, obviously, before I start streaming on it.
Hell yeah!
I'll probably like do some intensive games or something. Games that have given me trouble in the past, I would think.
Which ones?
Definitely want to try it with VR and Elite because there's a thing with Elite where you can set the internal resolution in the Oculus to like 1.5. You know, so it's like basically twice the resolution.
Right.
And it judders and like it's terrible on my current setup.
Juddering in VR is probably the worst thing you can do. It just gives you like a headache.
A vomitorium, yo. I'm actually looking at my Steam game list right now, just you know, like window shopping, what I would do.
Can you set Bikeman a little louder? Sure. Hold on. User volume. Doop 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 doop. Try talking now, Bike.
Hello.
Yeah, should be good.
Let's go.
Oh, Auto Ox 76 with the sub. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Can we get some sub hype in chat? 100% of our proceeds go directly to St. Jude, so it means a lot, bud. Thank you for that. God, I love that GPU. The 1080 is one of the best GPUs on the market. Dude, the 1080, I have one at home, Bike. One of these GPUs.
Yeah.
I run everything, like anything.
Cool.
And I run it. Sometimes I use NVIDIA has this thing where you can kind of like fake having 4K resolution on games. So I run most of the games on 4K on my 1080p screen, and it runs flawlessly, dude.
That was one of the things I was going to ask. Like, should I even bother with 4K monitors? I don't think that there's 4K 144 hertz, right? They haven't reached that plateau yet.
They announced them at CES, so yes.
Okay.
But
they're going to be so expensive.
Yeah, they're going to be like thousands of dollars at first. But dude, like, there's not really a lot of games that run flawlessly at 4K. Like, if you want to hit that 60 FPS mark and just that smooth, buttery gameplay, 1440p is probably the best to go for. 4K is definitely doable. But 1440p monitor with 144 hertz
1440p
and G-Sync, you should be good. That's definitely worth it.
Yeah, because I've tasted the 144 hertz and I can never go back ever again.
Ever again.
So
dude.
smooth.
I know. That's what I tell people. You can even see it like when you're just on the desktop and you're messing around with your mouse. The 144 hertz just makes even that experience smooth in comparison. Like, you don't see trails anymore.
Is there 1440? 144 hertz?
Yeah, there's one. The one I would recommend is called the Acer XB270HU.
Okay.
On Amazon.
Because I would have to get 3.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one at home, which is what I use just as my main monitor, and then my other monitors I don't do any gaming on. I just have them.
I need a better desk too. My desk sucks. Like. Yeah. It's one of those little glass ones from Amazon that's like 3 pieces, so it wraps around kind of, you know?
Right.
It's like an L shape. But it's so thin, you know, like the mouse and keyboard and like the monitors like don't have much. There's not much room to do stuff without them falling off the back of the thing.
Right.
You know, it gets cluttery.
Like it's thin from like where your monitor is,
from
your
where
keyboard.
I'm sitting to the back of the table, yeah.
I hate that. My desk at home is the same.
Like, if it was wider, I could push the monitors back and then I could like fit my joystick instead of having to shuffle everything around when I'm doing like Elite.
I want to do the same thing. I want to get a bigger desk. You know what's really cool to have too? Those. Do you have one of those full mouse pads that covers your keyboard? and mouse?
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah, those are neat to have.
Handy.
But I want to do. I want to do the same thing as you. I want to get like a much wider desk because I run through the same issues. Like, I have to have my monitor kind of off my desk a bit to have enough space, so it kind of hangs off the back. It's not beneficial at all.
No, it's not beneficial. One false move.
Yeah, there you go. See the monitors. 1080p versus 1440p versus 4K, which is best for gaming. Thanks, Lev. I appreciate that, bud.
But yeah, this is one thing. Like, I think that a lot of streamers fall into this trap of like chasing the dragon. Like, they're like, I want to stream at the highest possible resolution with the clearest image, and like it you know, a lot of 1080 streamers are like, why does my feed like stutter and freeze and it looks pixely? And it's like, because, you know, you're really going to have to spend a lot more money, probably. Is the reason why.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm pretty happy at 720 downscale. That's what I'm going to use this computer for. Normal gaming, 1080 resolution, then downscale 720. And then I'm just want games to run better, like, what was it? Ubisoft games are particularly dicks lately.
How do you think, how long do you think before Twitch does, like, 4K streaming? When do you think?
I don't know. Like there was that streamer the other day, the Japanese one. Did you catch that? Lyric tweeted it.
The guy that streams League.
He was streaming Neo at like 12K.
Oh, that's right.
Spikes up into 25 bitrate. And there were tons of Twitch staff in there like watching, and they didn't say anything to him. And I was like, they must be planning something. So I think maybe soon.
Oh. I was wondering about that. I did hear Lyric
tone
talk
it down, and he didn't. And I went back like 6 hours later, and it was still the same bitrate. So I was like, I think Twitch is up to something. They're probably like that. Well, I don't think they asked him specifically to test it, but I think at the same time they were looking at the performance and how many people came to watch.
He's Korean, apparently.
That's just my theory.
Chat's yelling at you.
Is he Korean? I'm sorry.
What do you guys think of For Honor or Ghost Recon Wildlands? For Honor, I was playing a ton last night. I loved it. I was doing pretty good with it. Ghost Recon Wildlands I played at E3 and I thought it was really, really good, but like with most open world sandbox games like that, I could see myself getting sidetracked and not doing the main missions and getting bored quickly. Are the SSD hybrid drives any good? Yes, they are a fantastic brand.
Oh, is that the mechanical hybrid drive that you guys are doing for mine?
Yep. So it's I'd say about
what is
five
it?
times faster than just a standard mechanical drive. It's
So
not
it's a hybrid SSD?
Yeah,
Or?
correct.
How does that work?
They last longer. It's just the internal parts. It doesn't use all
Okay.
mechanical parts. It uses some of the parts in a
Oh.
solid state drive.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they're really awesome. And 4 terabytes is quite a big chunk. It works good for
Yeah.
for any games that you don't play too often. I'd recommend putting in
Yeah.
there.
Basically,
Yeah.
I'm just going to put my 2 SSDs in this computer. Then I'm going to put the mechanical drive in temporarily to copy everything over to that hybrid drive. And then I'll have that mechanical around as a backup and then a second backup on the hybrid.
Do you do a lot of local recording?
No.
You don't?
Nah. I think that would take resources
It would.
when you stream to be
yeah.
recording and streaming.
You could probably try it. I would recommend giving it a whirl just for
Yeah, on this new PC, yeah.
just
I wouldn't even
see
consider it
how
on
it
this one.
works.
Yeah.
Because if you do it, you can put it on that hybrid drive, and it'd be pretty neat.
That will be an interesting experiment. I will do that. Because sometimes, stuff gets muted because of copyright music, and you're like, damn, that was funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And you need the known song that you use for it to be funny.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, keep in mind the systems come in a very large wooden crate. I'm sure you know this already.
That's what I hear. Yep.
So if you have a drill, or if you can get a drill, I'd recommend it.
Yeah. There are
'cause-
power tools around.
Cool. Unscrewing it with a screwdriver is
Brutal.
it's pretty bad. I've had to do it.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue.
I'm weeping with PC envy right now, as you should. Are you still playing Conan?
I'm kind of done with it.
Yeah.
I did everything that there was to do currently, and we'll probably play it again when they come out like a content patch.
Yeah.
I know they have to fix a bunch of issues first, so it'll be a bit probably.
Mhm. I think that game has a ton of potential to be
It
really,
does.
really awesome.
It does have a ton of potential, definitely.
It's gonna be fun. Let's talk about.
Did you see that
Mass
the
Effect.
dev do that interview? Where he
No.
was talking about how they're like, eventually we kind of want to add castration to the game.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That'll be awesome. I just want to
How's it
run. I want to run around with people's genitals on my neck like a necklace.
Oh my god, dude.
That'd be fantastic.
Oh Jesus! If I was outside someone's base and there was just spikes with floppy genitals on them, we're not going near this territory. They're very successful at what they do here.
Yeah, I think I've made the wrong turn.
It would make my character with the penis slider all the way to the left every time.
Quick back spending many.
Can't castrate it if you can't find it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That game's awesome though.
Turtle up.
That's life imitating art. I'll tell you what. Mnemonic is too funny. Guys, don't forget to sign up for that giveaway for one of 7 $10,000 PCs. It's really what it is. It's voting for us for the Intel Rig Challenge. So we're designing a $10,000 PC that's going to blow you guys out of the water. We're going to be showing it off at PAX East. But before we do that, we have to get into the top 7. Top 1 or first place ensures that we win the competition. So keep voting for us. We do have a fairly strong lead right now. I think we're at 15,000 votes, and second place is at 5,000. So I think we're doing pretty good. But let's keep the votes coming in, guys, please. You can vote daily as well, so don't forget to tweet out my hashtag Rig Challenge Sweepstakes votes with @OriginPC. Please do that every day. Is this going to be a 1080 SLI on this system? No, just standard. A standard single 1080. And I'm sure... did I talk to you about this bike? I think you had mentioned that SLI is just not many games have SLI.
Yeah, I had it for a while. I had 2 970s, and it was more trouble than it was worth.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
A lot of customers complain about that too. They're like, "Oh, I bought it because I thought it was gonna be." It is more powerful, but just not every game has the capability to use it, and sometimes it causes more issues than what it's worth. So single cards, especially with how powerful single cards are nowadays, it's not really a big deal.
You don't really need the 2. Sometimes it could be slower.
If you guys go to rigchallenge.intel.com, you can see the scoreboard. Oh, people have already made 9 clips of this stream. I'm curious as to what those are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ow, my head.
Oh yeah, that new clip button's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I like the new dashboard. I like how it's laid out.
Yeah.
I like that you can mess with it and move your panels around to whatever you want.
Oh, is there a clip? Is there a clip area on the new dashboard too?
It shows you what clips from this stream have been made.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
How many monitors can you run on a single card? Don't most streamers need 3 plus? Yes. You can run up to 4 to up to 5 on a single card. Actually 4, I think. The 1080 can support up to 4 or 5. I'm not too sure. Definitely at least 4 because I have 4 at home. I thought that Bikeman would love to have 3 Titans in SLI. You can't even do 3 in SLI. What are your thoughts on the
Isn't that what
price?
Lyric had?
On his old one, he had the regular Titans though. Yeah. He had regular Titans.
Oh,
not
okay.
like the Maxwell Titans, not the new 10 series Titans. You could only do up to 2.
I
What are
found
your
that the Titan helped a lot. Because it has the stupid amount of RAM, and it's not really for gaming. It's like for like editing software and stuff.
Yeah, yep.
And it actually helped on games where people were like, I have this like 980 or whatever card, and like the game was like stuttering and whatever, and it was because the game had like video memory leaks, and there was just so much friggin' memory on the Titan that it never even like noticed.
That cable management though.
I know, right?
John, can you move the camera a bit more to the left? Like as far to the left as possible, actually.
Okay. There?
Yeah, you can build around it.
Yeah.
John, can you arrange the cables so that they spell Bikeman? Just twist them around and like tie them. I believe in you.
He probably could, man, if you
Yeah.
gave him enough time.
I really would.
I've tried the Origin logo before, I'm not gonna lie, so...
You have?
Yeah, I have. I mean, it didn't come out too well, but...
That's like the next step, like not just lighting your computer, but having the cords be able to light up like neon sign, tubes, and then just like arranging the cable management so it says stuff. The cables light up.
I mean, that's
God.
why I build the way I do. I hope, cable management becomes, I mean, I know it's a big part in PC building now, but I feel like it's a little left out. So I try to build as best as I can, so...
Yeah, dude.
So
definitely do.
builders like me can...
You definitely do some of the best cable management I've seen. Even professional builds, they don't take as much time as he does on... I mean, this is a professional build. But other
Did I suddenly get
builders-
louder? I can alter my
Yeah.
output.
Oh, hold on. Ooh. Was that better? Rip ears. Sorry.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, I know. I guess I don't know.
I made you
It
louder.
was one of those situations where suddenly volume jumped for no reason.
No. That was me. I slid you. My bad.
Whoa, slide me in there, bro.
Can you make a dick butt out of cables? Yes. I
You
definitely
could. Would you? Is the question.
Cable management is a lost art. I remember my computer for around 8 years ago. Can I ask you how you think everything's changed? Case management and stuff? Oh man, it's a night and day difference. Even 1 year to the next, the technology and case management, everything changes so rapidly. It's constantly improving. That's what I love about this industry. They're constantly improving, constantly changing. The big thing in the last few years are these clear cases with RGB lighting and all sorts of stuff. I don't know where it's going to be another few years from now. It's going to be crazy. Let's talk about Mass Effect, please. I'm really excited about Mass Effect.
I am pretty excited, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. That's next month, right?
Yeah, I believe
God,
so.
that's so close. Are
A lot of stuff coming out.
you into consoles at all?
Just PS4.
Are you not a Nintendo guy? You're not excited about the Switch?
Oh, I'm getting the Switch. I'm
Yeah.
getting it purely for Zelda.
I know, me too.
I think everyone's getting it purely for Zelda. Like right now.
I haven't owned a Nintendo since the Nintendo 64. Like that's how
Wow.
long it's been. And when I
Yeah.
saw Zelda and I got to try it at E3, and it's basically Zelda and Skyrim had a baby. That's what it is. Like it's just that open world RPG where you can do whatever you want and upgrade Link and everything. I was like, I have to get this.
This new one really looks like they went sandboxy with it. It looks great.
Yeah, no, they completely did. Have you tried it at all yet?
No, I've watched like a few short videos, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to like be super fresh when I go in.
Yeah, so I tried it at. There's a 20-minute demo that they let you play at events.
Yeah.
And it's sick, dude. Every time my CEO's tried it 4 times already, and every time he's played it in the same 20-minute demo, it's been a completely different experience for him. Like he's tried to go about the mission a different way, or he's just gone off exploring. There's crafting, there's harvesting involved. It's crazy, man.
And the animations look incredible. I was watching that IGN 10-minute freeform play, and like they linked like diving off into the water, look really great, and all that stuff.
It's so cool. I can't wait to play it.
Dude, yes. Man, I ordered that off Amazon like day 1 or whatever with Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I hope, man, it comes here on like the same day. I want to stream it so bad.
I got lucky. So my CEO and my manager, they both camped out the night before in front of the GameStop.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and they came to work late, like all exhausted. They're like, yeah, we did it, but I don't think the line was that long. I don't think we needed to camp out. And I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, maybe I should try going during lunch. They're like, oh, it'll probably be sold out. I went during lunch and I got lucky.
Wow, dude. I thought you were going to say the line wrapped around the store or something.
No.
You got me. You got it. Nice.
I walked in, there was no one there. I'm like, do you guys have any pre-orders left? I know, probably not. They're like, no, actually we do. I'm like, what? Okay. So
I think a lot of people are still skeptical about the Switch is why.
Yeah.
And like I think I've resigned myself to be like, well, this is going to be the Zelda machine, and I don't expect anything else to come out. Maybe Mario. That's it.
Yeah, Mario's gonna be cool. It's like Nintendo has pretty good RPGs, and I like RPGs. So, and just the fact that I travel a lot. I go to all these events all year round.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to take it with me while I'm on a plane or while I'm out and about, like that sold me too. I think that's.
I hope
pretty
there's
good.
like an external battery solution or something. Like
Yeah.
you use for a cell phone that you would hook up.
Yeah,
Like in your pocket so it could charge.
I'm sure there's going to be third-party companies that are going to release different peripherals for
I
third-party.
have a feeling you're going to need it. Yeah.
Yeah, battery solutions are a must for sure. That's going to be a major thing.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on the mini micro gaming computer resurgence? How close are you to getting to full form factor computers? Pretty close, Robert. I mean, most people are figuring out a way to stick. Well, here's the thing too. For example, our laptops have desktop CPUs in them, and they have the 10 series, the mobile version of the 10 series, which are as powerful. Let me switch the camera real quick. Which are as powerful as the desktop versions. So the same desktop 10 or the same laptop 1080 that you'll find on our laptops are just as powerful as the ones you'll find in a desktop.
That's crazy.
Yeah. With that being said, the form factors are a lot smaller on them. So you can find the same type of performance on those really tiny mini PCs that you can on a desktop PC nowadays. So I think that's really, really cool. And I think that's great for people that want to do PC gaming and living room setups, or being able to bring a PC with them wherever they go, so they can set up for gaming at a friend's house, or take them with them to hotel rooms if they're gonna be going on long trips. Like for example, one of my coworkers brings a mini PC everywhere with him to play Black Desert whenever he wants to play Black Desert. He was just doing that today during lunch. I'm like, wow, man, that's pretty awesome. He was running it flawlessly on the tiny little mini PC he has.
That's great.
Yeah.
Dude, like I would totally stream when I went to conventions and stuff, but now the bottleneck is the hotel itself, like in their Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only, but yeah, you totally have the technology to actually process and do the upload, but
That's the
the
only thing. holding
Wi-Fi
it
in
back.
hotels are so, unreliable.
Well, I've said some funny things today. You've laughed, you've cried, you've laughed at me. I hope you'll have a mediocre day so that I might be the highlight of it instead. Thank you, Demonic. I appreciate that, dude. Have a good night, buddy. That hotel Wi-Fi is sweet. No, it's not. That's the one thing I love about gaming laptops. You sure pay a little more, but you lose some power compared to the desktop. You can game anywhere. Yeah, absolutely. Daver from Facebook asks, will i5 7600K be good for gaming? Absolutely, Daver. Absolutely. Still extremely powerful. Still very good. The i5s this year and last year, like the Skylake version and the Kaby Lake versions, are still fantastic for gaming and even streaming and gaming. Oh, someone just asked a question. What are the specs? I'm glad you asked. Let's go over to the specs
Hey-o.
page real quick while John does all this stuff. So spec for Bikeman's computer. We're building this in the black Millennium case with red interior. 750 watt EVGA power supply, ASUS MAXIMUS 9 Hero motherboard, Intel Core i7 7700K, Origin Frostbyte 360 liquid cooling. It's a sealed liquid cooling unit. 512 Samsung 850 Pro Series SSD, 32 gigabytes of HyperX Savage RAM with 2,666 megahertz, 4 terabyte Seagate Hybrid hard drive, single NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080, and of course our wooden crate armor and warranty that comes standard. By the way, Bike, I don't know if you are aware of this, but your PC comes with 24-hour lifetime customer support, all based here in the US. So if you ever have an issue in the entirety that you have this Origin PC, you can call our guys and we'll have you'll be able to link up with them immediately. But you have my contact information, so you have the VIP access. You can just contact me and I'll deal with it for you.
Red.
Hold on a sec. Something I wanted to look up. I forgot what it was.
Will the motherboard recognize the speed of the RAM?
Yeah.
Because currently my motherboard does not recognize the speed of the RAM. Maybe it's, I don't know, limitation of the...
Yeah, no, the motherboards by default only go up to a certain speed. You have to actually tweak the BIOS to make them read the full speed of the RAM.
I don't know how to do that on this current BIOS that I have. It's always been like a weird thing. Like, you have this slower speed RAM. I was like, but it's not.
VIP access. What's the upside of 64 gigabytes of RAM for PC? 64 gigabytes for anything having to do with editing is good just because the software takes up a ton of RAM normally. The software used for the editing. Maximus 9 is the latest motherboard, correct? Yes. What are your thoughts on it? Any issues? None whatsoever. Really easy to use. John, you want to talk about it a little bit? What's your experience with the new
No, I
ASUS
haven't
motherboards?
really experienced too much with this one. I haven't in
The
my
new
area of work.
Z270s in general, though, have you been seeing a lot of performance increase with them?
Yeah, actually, the Z2s, I've been working with the smaller ones, like Mini ITX and stuff like that, and they work really well in our Chronos. Even with the 120, we're still reaching really high overclocks compared to any of the other CPU like that we've gotten.
Awesome. So I just customized your Genesis to my liking. It turned out to cost $24,762. You might have gone a bit overboard there. Oh, what I wanted to do is get the price of your PC. So I'm gonna do that now.
I looked up that Maximus 9 a while ago, and it has such good reviews.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's probably one of the best for this series. Let's see. Continue. Black on the outside, red on the inside. Continue. Z270. Continue. So we've got 750 watt. We've got black cables. ASUS Maximus 9. Origin Frostbyte 360. 7700K. Single 1080. 32 gigabytes of the Kingston right up there. We have, wait, is that 4x8? No, I did 2x16. There it is, 4x8. 512, 750 Pro or 850 Pro. 4 terabyte backup hard drive. Where's that at? Where are you at? There it is. And that's it. So not as bad as I thought. I was saying 4,500 to 5,000. It's $3,665 is what it retails for. Still, and again, you know, of course, everyone is always going to do that build versus buy price difference. Here's a few things to take into consideration. First of all, not everyone can build the PC. Secondly, the security is really what you're paying extra for. Instead of having to go, let's say you buy the card from EVGA, you buy the motherboard from ASUS. Let's say both of those go wrong. Now you have to get it RMA'd. You have to get the card RMA'd through EVGA. You have to get the motherboard RMA'd through ASUS. If you have issues with any piece of hardware, you go directly through us. You get 24-hour lifetime customer support with each one of your PCs. You get a standard 1-year warranty with everything, with your PC as a whole. The 24-hour lifetime customer support is all based here in the US. So whatever time of the day you are gaming, if you have an issue or just a question, you can call someone right here in Miami, Florida, who is probably gaming themselves right when you called them, and ask them about your PC issues and have them talk you through it. So it is beneficial. And Kuzi sends nudes. Yes, also that. It's also part of it. ROG Strix or EVGA? I like them both. Jeef. EVGA is what I use at home.
I'm gonna wake you up in the middle of the night with like warranty stuff. I'm gonna be like, I think I just saw the light flickered. I think. Do you think there's something wrong? I think it's making a weird noise today. I don't know. It's almost imperceptible, but I think it's a high turbine wheeze. Oh, you were sleeping? Well, I'm sorry. I just
Did you wake up? Yeah, our
my
guys
leg brushed against it while I was going by it, Kuzi. Do you think that messed anything up internal?
My leg hairs got caught in the fan.
What? I'd have a Robin Williams level of hair.
That's where I am. I'm almost there. Do you guys usually use thermal paste that comes pre-applied? Yes. For the 360 that we use, our sealed liquid coolant unit, it does come pre-applied with thermal paste, which we do use. We've tested it a bunch, and it's awesome. If a customer requests that we use a different type of thermal cooling, we will, and we wipe that off, of course, and use that. I personally use the ROG Strix. ROG Strix is awesome, too. Team, do you know what RPM that turbine inside the cooling unit is operating? I don't know it off the top of my head, but I can get that info for you. Call in and be like, so I need to move my mouse on the screen further to the right, but the mouse in my hand is at the edge of the mat. What do I do?
Honestly, one of the main things I like about doing these
the fire
streams.
department come for that one once.
One of the main thing I like about these streams is the jokes people come up with. Honestly.
Yeah, I know, right? John, I don't know. You can't hear John, can you?
Oh no, you can't.
No, not unless I turn stream up.
He was saying that one of the main things he loves about these streams is just the jokes people come up with in chat. We have a wild little community.
Yeah, they're cool.
Can you approximate? I wouldn't want to approximate because I'm going to be way off. What thermal cooling do you mean? That strip of bubble gum that comes with the cooler? It's tasty. Yes, exactly.
You know what would be an interesting build for a PC? To do like a Soma. Remember that game Soma?
Yeah.
With the WoW computer like corrupted everything. I'd like to see someone do like an artful build of that.
We
like,
actually
corrupted PC.
We worked with those Soma guys. It would have been a perfect opportunity to
It was
do that.
awesome looking.
That
All the
game was
wires
cool.
coming out, chaotic looking.
We haven't done those really like. We've done crazy builds. Like we like to do like insane builds. Like our last Intel Rig Challenge was a 2-in-1 streaming PC, gaming PC, where it's the same case that you're using. It's the bigger one, the Genesis.
Yeah.
But it's the same exact case width. What we did was we modified the tray and to center it more, and on one half of the PC we did the streaming PC, and the other half of the PC had a gaming PC.
I heard about that.
So it was pretty neat. We
Dude,
also
you
had
guys-
something called a Big O, which was this big square case that we had, where it was a liquid-cooled gaming PC on one side and a liquid-cooled Xbox 360 on the other side.
Oh no shit. The
Yeah,
dual
it's pretty
console
awesome.
PC. Dude, you guys could have like a Cake Boss type show where you make like
I know, man.
crazy designs.
We talked with that about to someone to do something like that, like crazy PC builds, and
Yeah.
it would have been awesome. It would have been a great. It would definitely make a great YouTube series. Looks like we're almost done, Bike.
Yep.
Crazy. He works fast.
Yeah, he's actually this is the last bit he needs to do right now.
And you know,
It's
I
like a
try to
golf
go
audience.
slow.
This is the last bit that he needs to do now. Everyone's quiet.
Yeah,
And
he's
the
putting the
audience.
bracket. He's putting the bracket on the cooling system right now. He's about to.
See,
that's
no,
beautiful,
now you guys are
beautiful
making me
mounting.
nervous.
Now we're making him nervous. He said.
You can feel the tension in the audience.
If everyone could just please quiet down. We just saw the electronics.
Like no one was
inside the
talking.
cooling
Yeah, everyone
unit.
quiet down.
I better get a
And
golf clap
it
after this
is
or something.
Successfully on the CPU.
That's great. That's beautiful.
What a
A
fantastic.
tasteful amount of clapping. Yeah. Golf clap. Audibly tasteful clap.
Oh, thanks. That's good to know, Brandon. I don't want to repeat that because I don't like saying competitors' names on stream, but that's pretty awesome. In a world without fences and walls, who needs gates and windows? Nice, M12. Do you have some stores here in EU? We don't have stores in EU, but we do ship worldwide. Shh, golf talk.
Ship anywhere in the world.
In the world.
Bam, pow, the world.
Clap spam in chat. I'll do a cap. I'll do a Kappa clap.
A clapper.
Clappa. So do you consider Origin PCs bought or build? Well, I mean, that's kind of a confusing statement. They are bought, but I don't consider us pre-built because none of our systems are pre-built. You configure your system yourself on the site or with a sales rep, and after that they get built for you. So they're not, you don't like go down the line. Like there's not like the Millennium series isn't a certain set of specs and those are the specs you're stuck with, you know? You would go on the website and say, I want two 1080s. I want a 7600K in this. I want 64 gigabytes of RAM. I want to put 4 hard drives in it. I want to configure this way. I want liquid cooling. I don't want liquid cooling. So they're not pre-configured.
I used to do that on sites, and like they come out to like $3,000, $4,000 or whatever, and I just be like, never will I ever be able to afford this. So this sponsor thing's like a fucking dream come true. It's great.
It's awesome, man. I'm happy.
Yeah, thank you guys.
I used to do it when I was younger. It would be my dream. I would always do that on the Alienware site, constantly. I would just configure systems up and down on that thing. Little did I know I would one day be working for the guys that were
there you go.
conniving all that.
Just drooling over the capabilities and then being like, oh my god, though.
Will this rig run solitaire and ultra high? Yes, I'd say so. So BuildBot? Yes, BuildBot. I think
unfortunately, you'll only be able to play solitaire with one player, not multiplayer.
Multiplayer solitaire. How do you choose which MOBO you're going to use for your build? I always get lost between so many choices. So normally what we do in this scenario is just reach out to partners and see who wants to take part in the build. But as far as there's certain motherboards right now that we prefer, obviously, but the companies that we work with are Gigabyte, MSI, EVGA, ASUS, and the ASRock, and they all make fantastic motherboards. The tech for the motherboards right now is just getting to a point where you really can't go wrong in your choice. You just have to make sure it's compatible with the CPU you're using. That's the only thing you have to make sure it's compatible with, and the RAM, of course. But that's also compatible with whatever CPU you're using.
Yeah, I think when you asked me, I was just like, I just need a lot of USB ports. That's the whole direction that I gave.
Give me all the USB ports.
I need them all, dude. Right now, I got the Elgato HD60S. I got my mouse, my keyboard, the Oculus itself, the 2 sensors, the X52 when I play Elite, Xbox controller, all that stuff. USB.
Do you use a USB hub at all on your current rig?
Not currently, no. It handles as long as I spread them around.
Isn't it ASUS? Yeah, ASUS. I say ASUS. I'm so used to it. I'm not interrupting you. I'm putting our conversation in full duplex mode. M12. Come on, guy. It might run Solitaire, but will it run Crysis? Nothing can run Crysis. No, of course it will. Are you done, man?
Yep.
Oh, finito.
Damn, it's beautiful.
There it is, Bike. There it is, my friend.
It does good work.
It does good work. Well, thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate you popping in voice chat.
Thanks for hanging
out. No problem. And please stay in contact with me. I want to send me over some ideas for what you want etched on the window so we can get that rolling for you.
Yeah, I will. Definitely.
All right, bud. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, guys. See you later.
Talk to you soon. Later. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out. Much appreciated. That was Bikeman's live build. Thank you guys for hanging and hanging out with us and supporting St. Jude with all the subs and the donations. Much appreciated. Real quick before we go, don't forget to check out our February promo. Purchase any select desktop or 10 series laptop and you get a free $100 gift card, free digital Steam key for Shroud of the Avatar, an awesome MMO by Richard Garriott himself, free digital copy of For Honor or Ghost Recon Wildlands with a select NVIDIA GPU, that is with the 1070s or 1080s, and free $100 Tryon Worlds credit. So you get in-game credits across all Tryon World titles. I think it's $20 per Tryon World title. So check it out. Oh, we just got a sub from Bikeman. My man, thank you so much for the sub, Bikeman. Much love. Thank you for supporting the kids of St. Jude. Can we get some sub love and sub hype in chat? Do not forget to check out the Intel Rig competition. Please tweet out my Rig Challenge sweepstakes vote is with @OriginPC. You get a chance to win one of 7 $10,000 PCs from Intel. One of them will be ours. I can't wait till you guys see what we've put together. If you check out the link in chat right now, you could see all the stuff, all the teaser shots that we've let out for our system. The system will be revealed very soon. Probably next week we're going to reveal our full system already. So you guys get to see the system in all its glory. I can't wait to show it off to you guys. So please vote for us. Vote to win. Thank you guys again for tuning into the build. It's been a pleasure hanging out with each and every one of you. Beautiful, beautiful people. I will see you guys on the next live build. Stay tuned for that news. Make sure to follow us on social media. That's @OriginPC across everything. Make sure to follow myself @KoozyL on Twitter and Twitch. Make sure to follow my boy John over here on Instagram. That's @JohnTifford, JONTIFFORD, to see a bunch of cool PC stuff and just his awesome videos that he makes on Instagram. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out. Thank you so much, Bike. It's a pleasure, bro. Can't wait to see what you do with this bad boy. Have a great evening, everyone.
Later.